Now, today we are in a new season of the ministry of the evangelist. We know that back in the 1950s, 60s, 70s, 80s, with the ministry of Anzenberger and Billy Graham, the world knew what an evangelist was. He was a preacher of the gospel, someone using a platform as a mass evangelist to draw many crowds to himself. Some have started doubting this model, and there's been a growing skepticism, at least in the West, about the ministry of the evangelist. And here I'm taking the study of a friend of mine, Dr. Rice Brooks, who in his dissertation studied how pastors in the US, especially coming from Pentecostal and charismatic background, how they understood the ministry of the evangelist. And this is a couple of his findings. 50% of pastors that he interviewed for his dissertation said that there is a gift of evangelism. Maybe, probably you heard people talking about a gift of evangelism. Well, there's no such thing as a gift of evangelism in scriptures. There are evangelists. You see the difference? It's like if I would say there's a gift of doctor, or there's a gift of pastor, or there's a gift of apostle. The issue with that, not to be too technical, is that if 50% of the pastors say that there's a gift of evangelism, which means that those who have the gift can evangelize and those who do not have the gift should not evangelize because this is not their gift, then the problem is that people will argue, because I don't have the gift, I shouldn't then witness the truth of the gospel, which we know from scriptures is not true. We all need to give an answer for the hope we have within us, says 1 Peter 3:15. So we're all called to share the gospel. We're all called to evangelize. Now, the evangelist is indeed a gift for the church because he's the one who trained all to give an answer. You see that? So he's a training capacity. That's the gift. In other words, we shouldn't continue to say that there's a gift of evangelism, because people will hear that if I don't have the gift, again, then I am not required to evangelize. The fact that 50% of the pastors think this way, it's alarming. Second, what he discovered is that the evangelist is a necessary component of church growth, according to the pastors in North America. They would say, yes, we need evangelists because they are the one who help the church grow. Yet, at the same time, his study has shown that there is severe lack of identifying and training emerging evangelists in the church. So on one side, the pastors would say, yes, we need evangelists for the church to grow. But then when we survey the practices, they're not actually looking for those evangelists in their local church.
We invite you to join the Global Evangelist Alliance by visiting joingeea.org. There you will find resources like the Evangelism Masterclass to help you boldly share your faith.